If I want to do a recording of a lesson and I just want to shoot from the hip, so to speak, I can start with a clean sheet and I can just press the record button and I can start writing and I can start explaining. So what I'll do is to choose the pencil tool, choose the pen thickness that I want, and choose the color that I want to start with. Now let's say, for instance, I just want to simply do 3 times by 14, a very simple multiplication. What I'll do then is to play around with different colors as well. I can play around with all the drawing tools if I like to as well. But what I'll do is to say it's 3 times by, and then the 14 I can write as 10 plus 4, which means I can do this 3 times by 10 first and 3 times by 4 second. That will give me 30, and 3 times by 4 is 12, and then I'll add them. And my final answer would then be 30 plus 12 is equal to 42. And then for all practical purposes, my recording can be stopped because I've explained what I wanted to explain. But just in case I needed to have a little bit more space, I can go down, a lot of sheets available to me, and I can even choose from the other 12 on the top for a blank new sheet. And if I write something and I don't like what I've written, I can just undo it and it's gone. In sequence as I've done it, it will be gone. And once I'm done with my recording, then I'm happy. I press the stop button. Then I just need to go to File and save my recording. So I'll just say it is multiplication. That's the name I want to save it in a designated directory on my computer. And I want to save it as a super lesson. So then I click save. I can type my name in there as the author, and I can give this a title. So let's just call it multiplication again, and I save, and then the program would automatically save that whole thing for me as a super lesson. I say okay, go through the motions like that. I can put a description there, as elaborate as I want to for reference on the web later, and I can put as many keywords as I want, also again for reference later from the internet. Click on OK. Then that is my name of the file that I've chosen, the super lesson. I acknowledge that I've not infringed any copyright, and I say create. And once I'm done there, I simply go to that button, share super lesson. I'm already logged in as a tutor, so now I just choose my super lesson, choose the language, choose the level, choose the subject, and then I say I want this to be free or I want the students to pay for it. So let's say I want it to be free. Let's say this is about grade 4, and then I choose from that list of topics the correct one. So let's say we just say multiplication, whole numbers there, and I say start upload, and then I just wait for the upload to be finished, which will take a minute or two just to get the whole file uploaded. And once I've got the upload done, I can then share that file ID, which is the reference link to this recording, on my Facebook page, or I can actually copy that file ID, as you'll see in a moment, and send that straight to my students like that. There is the file ID. I can send that straight to my students via email, or I can put it on a learning management system, or I can click there on to share on Facebook, and then immediately that file ID with the description and the title is available on my Facebook page.